In this video I will show you how to make a packet capture on an Aerohive AP130 specifically. This will also work on different Aerohive access points or different brands, but then the commands will be slightly different. So you want to start by opening PuTTY and filling in the IP address of your access point. You can find that with advanced IP scanner, or you can see it in the Extreme Cloud IQ environment. When you press open, the SSH will connect. Default for Aerohive is admin and then Aerohive, but because I'm using an Extreme Cloud IQ environment, there will be a different password, but you can find that in under the global administrator settings in your environment. Okay, so to start, you want to of course set your AP to the channel and channel width that you're looking to capture packets on. So to do that, you type interface Wi-Fi 1. In this case I want to capture 5 gigahertz packets, and the Wi-Fi 1 is in my case the 5 gigahertz radio. Wi-Fi 1 radio channel and then channel 44. My home router defaults to 80 megahertz, so it will be radio profile CW 5 gigahertz. So CW 5 gigahertz is the name of the radio profile that I'm using. Channel dash width on 80, because as I said my home router defaults to 80 megahertz. And you press enter to confirm that your settings are correct. You can do show interface, and then the Wi-Fi 1 will of course show up as 44. So if we get that out of the way, we can start setting up the remote packet capture settings. So you want to start by exec capture remote dash sniffer host allowed. So this sets the computer that you're working on as the host that will be able to look into the packets. So you want to use your own IP address, .188.36 in my case. Then we do another exec capture promiscuous. This is to set the radio in promiscuous mode. And then we set a user, so you have to use a password to get into the AP via something like Wireshark. So exec capture remote sniffer, then user, and I'm just going to use my own name, so it's Mark. Press enter, and then show exec capture remote sniffer to confirm your settings. So and this just shows the local port that you will be using within Wireshark. And now you can open Wireshark and connect to the access point. Once you've opened Wireshark, you want to of course add the adapter to this list. So you can go to capture options. This window will pop up. You can go to manage interfaces. Then it's of course a remote interface, and you want to click the plus right here. Host is of course your access point, so that will be the same IP that we filled into PuTTY earlier. As in the command line, we saw that it wanted to use the port 2002. And then we did set authentication as my name, and then it will show up in here, so you can see the Ethernet port and then both the Wi-Fi radios. So you can press OK, close. Now you can see the radios right here. Then we can just double click and the packets will start flowing in. So there are the MAC addresses for your all the traffic that goes on this channel. So it will not just be the channel that will go to and from the Aerohive access point, but it will be all the traffic that it can demodulate on this channel. And we set it to 44 on 80 megahertz. So I can see all the traffic that goes on my home router.